Okay, I want to just show a few things here on building Lynx snares. So I showed this method. I got this method. I copied Richard Mellon on this method. You guys probably all know who that is. Has a TV show. I thought it was a great idea. I like the idea of having this wire in here so you can adjust your snare. You can turn your snare. It's very, very nice. But I added a couple things. I added a little washer on here and a 350-pound breakaway. The same breakaway I use on Coyote snares. And the reason I do that is because, well, I'll tell you a story. I had a guy that I showed this method to. This year he lost 3 Lynx snares to moose. He was using trail sets. He set those up and a moose got into it and took down 3 of his snares along his trail. I had the exact same thing happen, and ever since then I put a breakaway in here, especially if you're going to use trail sets. If you use the little pen method, this probably isn't necessary, but I put a breakaway on every snare I set because that's not a very good feeling, knowing there's a moose walking around with a snare around his leg. One other thing I do is I double up my wire. As you can see, I just double it up. And the reason for that is I have the occasional wolverine that cruises along my trap line. If a wolverine steps in or puts his head in here, I have a better chance of holding that wolverine, even though if the wolverine decides to fight this snare and chew this snare, you probably aren't going to get him. But that's why I double it up. So just a quick note, if you're going to use these snares, these Lynx snares on trail sets, put a breakaway in there if you have, especially if you have moose or elk running around on your trap line.